Hello guys and welcome to episode 22 of my Youth Academy career mode with Oldham Athletic. This is how the team is looking at the start of the second episode of season 4. We've got Rydal, Cho, Vorobyov, Jeffrey Silva de Velasco, Ramirez, Espinoza, Riveros, Tangai and Mikulak. And then we've got bench that consists of quite a few good players, and we are building a very good team here, but unfortunately we are not showing it on the pitch. Our form in the first episode was horrible, to be honest. And hopefully we can pick it up and improve it in this episode. So we start off with a sim game at Sheffield Wednesday, played game at Reading, sim game at Wimbledon, and then a sim game in the Cup, played game against MK Dons, sim Shrewsbury, play Bolton, Shrimps Notts County, sim both these games, and then end the episode with a played game against Leyton Orient. Hopefully we can pick up some more points this episode than we did last episode, because last episode was not good at all. We are currently sat, I believe, fourth from bottom with 4 points, which is just not good enough, but we have plenty of time in the season. We're only like a seventh of the way there or something, so let's just continue on and hopefully we can pick up some points this episode and we can continue on getting better and hopefully we can maybe pick up some new youth players throughout this episode that could help us towards the goal of getting promoted. So guys, for the first game of the episode, this is the team we're going with. We're going with Thomas in centre mid and Araujo in cam, just a little bit of a switch up in the midfield. We also have some news in that where is he? Araujo has requested to leave the club, which is not ideal at all, but unfortunately we can't keep hold of all of our players. Some of them are going to be unhappy about not playing, and he is. And we've got an offer for £900,000 in our in the works now, so we'll get nearly $1 million close to him for him. Sorry, and let's hopefully we start the episode with a bang. And do we? Well, that's definitely not a bang. It's a 0-0 draw, but it is importantly a point, and every point is going to be important this season, especially in these first couple of episodes while we're trying to establish ourselves. And our next game is going to be against top of the league, first place in Reading. Our first, yeah. So we'll go against we'll go to the Reading game, and hopefully we can pick up our first point of the episode in played games. So guys, this is the team we are going with against Reading. It's basically our top 11, but we have got Karuma in centre back because he is a bit unhappy, and we do need to start picking up points because a few of these players are starting to not be happy about how we're playing. But hopefully we do pick up some points against Reading here. I'm expecting to get beat because they are top of the league, and I believe they were relegated from the Championship the season before. So we have got a very difficult game, but let's get into it and hopefully we can pick up points against them. Here's Savage, plays out wide to that guy. Tuma is in the middle. Good challenge by Karuma, who just brilliantly well to find Vorobyov as well. He's going to play it to Cho. Cho waits for the overlapping run of Vorobyov. He's got a chance to give us an early lead. It's Vorobyov, and he starts the episode the way he ended last episode. Well, the way he played last episode. Vorobyov opens the score in 9 minutes in. Brilliant play. Cho waits a perfect amount of time before slipping that through. And we take a 1-0 lead against the league leaders. An unlikely 1-0 lead. But Karuma wins it back. We have a ton of space in the midfield. Cho slips it through to Vorobyov, and Vorobyov hits it off the post, and it goes in, and we take a 1-0 lead in the first 10 minutes, and it's a brilliant finish, and he is continuing to be our best player probably at this point. Here's Lane, finds Elliott, Savage in a lot of space, Tuma finds Saar. Oh, it's a good play by Reading. Karuma, brilliant block, and Silva gets it away, and we could be on another counter attack here. Jeffrey finds the ball to Cho, and Cho once again waiting for the overlap of Vorobyov, and this is good. Can Vorobyov make it 2? He can, and we're 2-0 up in the first 20 minutes. A brace from Vorobyov again, and very similar to the first goal. Karuma wins it back. We play it through the midfield where we've got a ton of space. Cho holds up the ball perfectly, plays a brilliant threaded ball through to Vorobyov, who then just hits it across goal, and we're 2-0 up against the league leaders. This is brilliant stuff and a brilliant start to the episode. Jeffrey, brilliant interception. Vorobyov finds Cho in a ton of space, and is Cho quick enough to get away from the defence here? He looks like he could be, and he's going to hit across goal, and he's put it far wide. Oh my god, that's an awful finish, but this is good attack and play by us. It's just not a good finish at all there by Cho. Oh, it's actually closer than I thought it was, to be fair. And we could have went 3-0 up in the 25th minute then. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the arse later. Kuruma brilliantly again. Oh, but Kuruma gives it straight back. And it's cut across and it's hit the post and the rebound is there for Lane. And unfortunately I was just I wasn't messing around with it, but I didn't get it out quick enough with Kuruma, and they've brought back a goal already. A bit quicker than we would want them to bring back a goal. I just couldn't get it clear. They hit the post on the first attempt, but it just drops straight back to Lane, who just taps it in. And actually, to be honest, nearly hits the bar. But we are still 2-1 up. So, oh, here we go. Here's Redden. Cut back to Elliott, who's got a lot of space, and it's a good save by Mikulak. And they could have equalised there. It's going to be a yellow card probably for Riveros there. But they've got a corner now. And Tangai tries to deal with it, and he can't quite, but we do get it away in the end. Got a bit of defending to do here. Velasco comes out wide. Goodbye Elliott, who finds Tuma, and it's 2-2. Our lead did not even last. Our 2-0 lead didn't even last till half time. Basil Tuma does brilliantly well there to finish that past Mikulak. It's a good ball in the middle, and it's just zipped along the floor past Mikulak, and we go from 2-0 up in the 20th minute to 2-2 in the 42nd. Silva does well there. Finds Cho. Could we have one last chance before half time? We could, as Jeffrey Rydell finds Cho, who backheels it to Velasco, and Velasco, I should have hit that across goal, but I should have passed that across goal, but it doesn't matter, as Velasco makes it 3-2 just before half time. A brilliant little backheel assist there by Cho, who's got a hat-trick of assists this game, and that is brilliant stuff. And we take our lead back before half time. The fans are happy, we're happy. It's a good finish. I saw somebody at the back post there. I thought I should have maybe just passed it across. It was Silva, but we finished the goal shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we take the 3-2 lead, and this kickoff will go straight into half time, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is, half time. 3-2 up against the league leaders. We've played pretty well. This has definitely been our best performance this season. I think it was 3 assists for Cho. It is 3 assists for Cho, which is fantastic, to be fair, because even though he's not scoring goals this season, he is helping contribute towards them. So let's just get into the second half, and hopefully everyone can continue to play the way we are, and we can concede less. We might have a counter-attack here as Silva finds Vorobyov in a lot of space here, but he's all by himself. Vorobyov gets on his left foot and he finesses it, but it goes wide to the post, and there's nothing really, no real danger in that finesse. Here's Jeffrey. There's no run here from Rydell. Rydell cuts it on his right, dinks it in. Cho can't win the header, but I think it would have been offside anyway. Velasco rises and wins that though. And it drops to Rydell on his right foot, and it hits the defender and goes up for a corner. Velasco's going to whip this corner in. It's a decent corner. Kuruma can't quite get there. But Silva's got there. He chests it down and it's hit the defender, and we get another corner, and we're playing well attacking wise here. We're showing actually some signs of danger as Rydell crosses it in. Kuruma again rises, but he headers it over the bar, and at the hour mark we are still 3-2 up. Velasco does well to get there. Vorobyov just waiting for somebody to make a run maybe in behind, and here's Silva. Finds Vorobyov. Plays it into Velasco, who's going to play it across to Cho, who's going to tap it in and make it 4-2. A brilliantly worked goal. Cho gets his goal. Velasco with the assist. And that's brilliant stuff. It is a tap-in, and I didn't think I put enough power on it. I thought he was going to save it. But we do take a 4-2 lead, and we've been fantastic this game, especially in the second half. Like, Redden haven't even really had a chance this half. We've been absolutely fantastic. And that is some brilliant team play there. Vorobyov plays into Velasco, who takes a brilliant couple of touches, puts it on the plate for Cho, and Cho nearly messes up the finish, but we do score in the end, and we've got a 4-2 lead with 25 minutes left. Vorobyov finds Cho. Cho's going to dink it over the top for Vorobyov, who chests it, and he puts it, and Pereira saves it, and he puts it, I was going to say put it wide, but he didn't. It was a good save by Pereira, and Vorobyov couldn't quite seal his hat-trick there, and it's crossed in. Kuruma wins the header, but he headers it wide, and with 15 minutes left, we're going to get 3 points here, I think, as we are absolutely dominating them. Oh, this is a good play by Redden. Savage he's in a lot of space there, Tuma, and he hits it, and it's a good save by Mikulak, and it goes behind for a corner, and we keep our 2-goal lead for now, but they have got a corner, and they've whipped it in, and Jeffrey can't deal with it, but Mikulak can, and they've got another corner on the opposite side now. It's going to be swung in by that guy that I can't pronounce, and Velasco's going to deal with it, I think. It's crossed in, and Mikulak will collect that, and that'll probably be the last highlight of the game. We've got 400 minutes here. Jeffrey's charging forward here, right at the end. Finds the ball out wide to Rydell. Zip the ball in, and here's Vorobyov for his hat-trick. He gets his hat-trick. We win 5-2, and Vorobyov picks up a hat-trick, who's been fantastic for us at the start of this season. And he's been our standout player for probably a few episodes now. And we take a 5-2 lead right before the end of the game. Brilliant play. Is it another Velasco assist? I believe it might be another Velasco assist. But I can't see, unfortunately, because this stupid glitch still exists. And Vorobyov just side foots it near post, and we take a 5-2 lead, and it will probably be the end of the game now. I mean, we've probably got like a minute or something in game. That's going to be it now, pretty much. Unless he's going to give them this chance. He is going to give them this chance by the look of it. Here's Savage. Jeffrey does brilliantly get a foot in there, but we can't keep it. And Redden are just going to try and get a consolation goal. It's crossed in. I think Mikulak will deal with that, and he does. And we win 5-2 away from home. Not what I expected when I saw this fixture coming up. But here's Vorobyov picking up the match ball. Brilliant stuff from him. Brilliant by Cho, brilliant by Velasco, brilliant by the whole team. Karuma had a brilliant game as well. And we take a win in our first played game of this episode. So guys, we have another player to add to the mix. We've got Ranjit Raman, an Indian centre mid, first Indian wonder kid of the series, and he's got a lot of play styles. Let's just sign him up. Let's have a look at his development plan quickly. Can I have a look at his play styles this way? I can't, but he looks very good, to be fair, for a midfielder, and we'll probably use him a lot this season. I just want to look at what play styles he's got quickly, because he's got a lot of them. He's one of our highest rated centre mids already. Let's have a quick look. So he's got bro, where can I look at this? Attributes? Yes, attributes. Should be in here, yeah. So he's got dead ball, tick attacker, intercept, technical, first touch, relentless, bruiser. He's going to be a brilliant player, this guy. And we're going to probably play a lot of him this season, see how he gets on. But we've now got our game against Wimbledon. We are probably going to be going for quite a strong 11. I'm going to just change it up a little bit. I'm going to bring on Wenzel, bring on Araujo. Should we give him his debut? Should we give Rahman his debut? We'll give Rahman his debut. And then, you know what, we'll give Thomas a game as well. And we'll keep the defence the way it is. So we'll give this team a run out after our 5-2 win against Reading. We've got Rydell, Wenzel, Cho, Araujo, Thomas, Rahman, Ramirez, Espinoza, Riveros, Tangai, and then Mikulak in goal. Let's quick sim, and hopefully we can get back-to-back wins for the first time in League One, and we don't. I'm afraid we get an absolute battering from a team that was promoted alongside us. Were they playing Krebs? They weren't playing Krebs. I wonder if Krebs is still at what do you call it? Is at Wimbledon. Let's have a quick look at that, because Krebs was at Wimbledon. He was playing very well at them. Maybe he's made his way to a bigger team. We'll have a quick look at a few players here that we have let go. So we'll have a look at what was he called? Carter, our old goalkeeper. See how he's doing. Was it Bobby Carter? It was Bobby Carter, wasn't it? 75 rated. Oh my god. I hate that, you know, in the game where they get so much better as soon as you sell them, pretty much. Who else have we got? We've got Gartner. Where did Gartner go? Gartner went to somewhere in England, didn't he? Yeah, he went to Barrow, 58 rated. Yeah, he's gonna just kind of fizzle out. Who was I looking at? I was looking at Krebs, wasn't I? Krebs is 68 rated. He's gone to Brest in France. Wow, okay. Only an 80 potential, so we probably did the right thing of getting rid of him. And last but not least, we'll have a quick look at Briggs as well, see where he's playing his football at the minute. I believe he could still be at Crewe. He is still at Crewe, and his potential's dropped all the way down as well. But yeah, not a very disappointing result against Wimbledon there. We'll go towards the next game, which is going to be a simmed game against Crawley in the Cup. So guys, for the Cup game, we're going to go full strength. We're just going to see how we do in this Cup. We're going to be playing Crawley, who are the league below us. Let's just quick sim this, and hopefully we can bring 3 points. And we can't, we get another loss. This is not good. Silver with a red card as well, so he's going to be suspended for the next game. We are losing every simmed game pretty much, which is not what we need. We don't need to carry ourselves in the played games, but we do have a game against MK Dons next. Another played game, another chance to get some points, but the sim games are just not going well at all this episode, and well, last episode as well. But hopefully that can improve as our players overalls increases. So guys, this is the team we're going with against MK Dons. A little bit of rotation due to fatigue. We've got Wenzel, Bang, Volbeov across the top, Thomas and Cam, Velasco, and then we've got Roman having his played debut, and then Ramirez, Espinoza, Karuma, Tangai and Mikulak across the back. Hopefully we can continue our form in played games and win this game and continue to pick up some points, because like the sim games are just not going well at all. But let's just get into it, and I'm intrigued to see what Rahman's going to be like on his played debut. That's an easy way through here for MK Dons, but they put it wide of the post, and that's a good early chance for them. But Mikulak didn't look troubled. Bang does brilliantly well there. Finds Vorobyov, who's going to find a little ball through to Thomas. And Thomas, oh, it's a brilliant save by Truman. I thought for sure that was a goal there when Thomas got it at his feet. But he doesn't quite put it away, and Velasco's going to swing across it now. And Karuma's in and around the box. And Waller heads it out for a goal corner. And we've got another corner here. Velasco's going to whip this one in. We'll put a little bit more power on this one. It's too much power, but Vorobyov does connect with the header, but he headers it wide. Karuma does brilliantly there. Finds Thomas. Finds Vorobyov, who's just going to run. Vorobyov does brilliantly there. And Vorobyov, he makes it 1-0. And is there anything this guy can't do? He's been fantastic. We're so lucky to have him. A Uzbekistani player is lighting up Air League One. Unbelievable touchdown, and he just runs forward, and there's nothing the defenders can do, and it's a brilliant finish in the end. And we take the lead against MK Dons. Look at him, he just runs, shrugs off the defender, and smashes it to the far post. And the goalkeeper doesn't even have a chance at saving that. There's so much power on it. And we take a 1-0 lead, and Vorobyov once again picks up a goal, and he's going to be our hero in this series, isn't he? Brilliant by Rahman, that's brilliant by Rahman. Brilliant. And we come forward here straight from it as Thomas finds Vorobyov. Vorobyov's going to find a ball to Bang. Bang. Reverse pass to Wenzel, who takes a touch, and he makes it 2. And that was a brilliant bit of play from the win back to the counter attack. And Nicholas Wenzel scores a brilliant goal. And it was won back by by Rahman originally in our own box. Plays a brilliant pass through the middle. One of our midfielders picks it up, and then it's just some good play. Bang with the little layoff. Wenzel takes a touch, and he smashes it far post, and both these shots, goals, have been with so much power that there's nothing that the keeper can do for either of them. And we take a 2-0 lead against MK Dons, beat in 20 minutes, the same as we did against Reading. Hazralaj finds Collar. Espinoza's trying to close down the shot there, but it's played to Kelly. And here's Leko, who turns on his left foot and finesses it past Mikulak in the half an hour mark to make it 2-1. This is giving me deja vu against from our game against Reading at the start of this episode, because we were 2-1 up, and then we conceded around the half an hour mark to make it 2-1. And Jonathan Leko, the ex-West Brom player, managed to score against us. Velasco ties it in. Thomas, who tries to just take a nice touch past the defender but can't quite. Rahman does brilliantly there to recover. Tangai finds Thomas. Thomas finds Velasco in a lot of space here. As Velasco keeps going forward and he hits it. It's a good save by Truman, and we could have been 3-1 up there. And Truman is not happy with his defence, and I wouldn't be either, because we're getting past them quite easy. Wenzel's going to put a good cross in here. Can Karuma win the header? He can't quite, and it's cleared away, but only as far to Ramirez, who's going to knock it down to Thomas, who's going to find Rahman, who's in a lot of space, and Rahman's going to hit it, and it's a good shot, but Truman with another save, and we've got another corner, and we're knocking on the door of a third here. Velasco's going to swing this cross in, and surely Karuma wins a header. Oh, he can't win the header, but it's out to Bang, who chests it and hits it, and it's just over the bar. And we are feeling this game. Velasco, oh, poor pass by Velasco, and here come MK Dons just before half time. Brilliant tackle by Espinoza, and we're going to go into the half time lead, and I believe Ramirez finds the ball to Wenzel. Oh, Wenzel can't find the ball to Thomas. And if Wenzel could have found the ball to Thomas there, we could have got another goal just before half time. But we do take a 2-1 lead into the second half. Collins is in a lot of space here, and Rahman can't quite get the block, and it's a brilliant finish by Jonathan Leko to make it 2-2. That's a brilliant finish. I don't even know what happened to the ball there when it hit the post. It looked like it just spun on the spot. And we have conceded an equaliser, which is not what we wanted. Oh, I did kind of want to see that finish. I believe if I just let this run out, we will see it. And it's not ideal that we've managed to concede. Oh, Rahman was so close to getting to that. It's a good finish. It just kind of hits the post and like spins up in the air, and we do concede an equaliser after being 2 goals up. Brilliant ball here. Karuma's coming across. Leko's in search for his hat-trick. He cuts it back to Kelly. He finds Leko in some space, and he finds Hazrolja, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but anyway, they've made it 3-2, and we've gone from 2-0 up to 3-2 down, and I was just about to make some changes to try and help us take back the lead, and unfortunately, we concede a goal. Leko with an assist. He's got 2 goals and an assist now, and we don't have a lot of time to bring this back again. I have brought on a couple of players, but disappointing to concede 3 when being 2-0 up. Plays out wide successfully at Collins. Let's play it through. Collins, Leko, good save by Mikulak, who may have kept us in this game here, as that would have surely have gave MK Dons the 3 points. They've got a corner here. Tanguy headers it away. As well as he's in a lot of space, and he finds Hepburn Murphy, who does brilliantly a turn there, and he makes it 4-2. And surely we've lost this game now, and this is not what we need. Oh, this is a shame. I'm going to make this sub, but we are 4-2 down. Rushian Hepburn Murphy scores. He kind of just turns both the centre backs and then puts it past Mikulak, and there's not much we can do about that. And we do go down 4-2 with 10 minutes left. Oh, here's Thompson Summers, who finds Collins, who finds Thompson Summers, who finds Collins, who tries to dink Mikulak, and he does. Oh my god, how is that not 5-2? We're coming forward here. Rahman, Vorobyev can't get to there, but can Rahman get to the second ball? He can, I think. I don't know if he won that or not. But anyway, it's going to be full time, and we are going to lose this game 4-2 after being 2-0 up. And it's such a shame because we started the game so well with both Wenzel and Vorobyev picking up big goals. And our second play game of the episode ends in defeat. And we're not doing well. We're doing better than the first episode, but we're still not doing very well in the league. So guys, for our next game against Shrewsbury, we are going full strength. Vorobyev, Shaw, Rydal, Jeffrey, Velasco, Silva, Ramirez, Espinoza, Riveros, Tanguy and Mikulak. We are currently bottom of the league, so we need to pick up some points here, and we need to do it against Shrewsbury. Can we do it? We can. We can pick up a 1-0 win, our first sim win of the season. Wenzel with a late goal to give us a 1-0 lead, and Mikulak with another clean sheet. He seems to be getting a few clean sheets in sim games. And that takes us back up to 21st. Bang did ask to start that game, but unfortunately didn't start him. And I believe Mikulak has already on a few clean sheets, because he got 4 last season. How many is he on this season? He's on 3 this season, so he's already like pretty much halfway there. Well, not halfway there. He's pretty much halfway there. That math is awful. Just ignore that. Just said that. Any Luco I am. He's pretty much all the way there. Is what I meant to say. Our next game is going to be a played game away to Bolton, so let's get to that. So guys, we've got a little bit of rotation going into the Bolton game. We've got Bang coming on up top for Cho. We've got Vorobyev, who's going to be having a bit of a rest on the bench. And we've got Rahman playing in Cam. And we've got also Carvajal coming in for Espinoza. A little bit of rotation. Some of them aren't even tired. I just think that it's good to get some players, getting used to some game time. I'm going to put Karoum on the bench as well for Espinoza. Just give him a complete rest this game. And let's just get into the game. Mendes Gomez finds Dalby. It's easy collected by Carvajal. Ramirez, Velasco. I can't find the pass to Rydal. Osei 2-2 takes a big touch past Ramirez, but Ramirez can't keep up. Let's cut back straight into Rydal. And here's Rahman. Rahman's in a lot of space here. Rahman finds the ball out wide to Bang. Bang finds Rydal. He's going to take a touch and he's going to hit it, and it's a good save by Hellstrom. And we've got a corner kick here, but it's a good little play that. Let's get Wenzel on the corner. Wenzel crosses it in. Can Bang get there? He can, and it goes through the goalkeeper's legs. I thought for sure the goalkeeper was going to catch that, but Bang wins the header and he puts it in, and we go 1-0 up for the 3rd game in a row in played games anyway. Well, we did go 1-0 up last game as well because we won the game 1-0, but it's a brilliant tackle crossed by Wenzel. Bang rises above everyone, headers it, and it just goes through the legs of Hellstrom, and then he dives afterwards even when it's already hit the back of the net. But we take the 1-0 and we go 1-0 in front, 24th minute in. Simons again. Finds McAtee. Dalby. McAtee. Osei 2-2. Plays it to Mendes low, who gets blocked by Riveros, and we can counter attack here. There's Wenzel. Finds Bang. He's going to play the ball to Rahman. Rahman's going to play it out wide to Wenzel. Wenzel, can't get quite, but found his way to Rahman. He's going to find a ball to Silva. He's going to find Rydal. Rydal can't turn Bergval. Oh my god, Bolton are in a lot of space here. Dalby. Ramirez comes across. But Mendes to Gomez finds a brilliant ball. And is it going to get past McClack? It is. Oh, that's a brilliant finish by John McAtee. Oh, that's not what we wanted at all. He saw the keeper was off his line and he dinked it in. I thought Rivos maybe did enough to put him off there as well, but unfortunately not. And Mikulak gets chipped and it goes to 1-1. We've got a bit of space here, Bolton. Mendes Gomez finds McAtee, who finds Osei-Tutu, who finds the ball to McAtee. Good block by Velasco, and it goes behind for a corner just before half time, which is going to be swung in by Simons. It's swung in towards Bergvall. It's headed back down by Simons. To Simons. Simons finds Bergvall. So in a bit of space here, and it's I don't know what the hell just happened there. I think it hit the post, and it's gone for half time. 1-1. I don't know what happened at the end there. I think Mikulak hit it, saved it off the post, and we're lucky to be still level at half time. Tanguy finds Rahman. Brilliant ball out wide to Wenzel. Wenzel's going to swing it in. Bang's going to flick it on, and it's a brilliant header, and Bang scores the second header of the game, and his second goal of the game. He was complaining about game time a couple of games ago, and I didn't play him when he asked, and I've played him this game to see what he can do, and he scored a brace, and Cho's been pretty poor, so maybe Bang is starting to nip him for like top spot, but that's a brilliant cross by Wenzel, and it's a brilliant flick on header by Bang, and it just loops over the keeper, and we take a 2-1 lead just after half time. Osei-Tutu finds Jack. Dalby's in a bit of space here. He finds Jack. He finds Mendes Gomez. Mendes Gomez does not quite know where to go, but he plays it to Jack. Jack does well. Plays it to McAtee. Back to Jack. This Jack guy's everywhere. And Bolton are just playing patiently here. And this Jack guy's found a ball, and he cuts it back to McAtee, and it's a good save by Mikulak. The Jack guy's actually a regenerated player as well. He's not a real player, but he's running. He's all over the pitch, and Tanguy should head that away, and he does. Could we maybe be away here? Bang's just not going to be fast enough to get away from this defender, is he? But he's going to. He can't quite get wide either. Dalby, Osei-Tutu does brilliantly to take past Ramirez there, but Ramirez will catch up. And he's forced Bolton to go backwards there. And here come Morley. Good block by Rivers, straight back to Morley, and it's bouncing around, and Dalby turns it in, and that's a very lucky goal for Bolton. It just bounces off Rivers and finds its way back to Dalby, who then just sticks it in the top corner. And unfortunately we concede an equaliser again, and it was a pretty jammy goal. It was just bouncing around, and Bolton did turn it in the end. McAtee down the line. Kuruma's going to try and get there. Oh, brilliant by McAtee just to flick it forward. Here's Dalby. Good cross. And it's a good header by Osei-Tutu. Well, it's not a good header by Osei-Tutu, sorry, but it's good that he met the header, but it's way wide in the end. And here's Vorobyev on the overlapping run. He's just came on, and he can't get away from Taylor, but we do get a corner. Vorobyev has also picked up a yellow card. We've got left. We don't. Oh, do we not have a single? We've got Tanguy. We'll swing it in with Tanguy. See what happens. Pretty good cross there. Kuruma tries to meet it, but he can't quite. Can Silva win that? He can. He's going to play it back out wide to Tanguy. He's going to... Oh my god, that's a poor pass. Oh my god. Here's Simons again. Just before full time. Osei-Tutu. Brilliant touch past Ramirez, but Velasco does very well there. And can we get it forward? We can. Jeffrey finds the ball at the jaw. He's going to dig it back over the top for Jeffrey. Can Jeffrey get there? He can, but he can't get there all the way there. And it's going to finish 2-2 probably, unless Bolton can come forward quickly at the end here, which they can't, and it finishes 2-2. A very good chance at the end. Just a little bit of a poor touch by Jeffrey, and we could have, a little bit of a better touch, and we could have won that game, but unfortunately we don't, and we take a 2-2 draw away at Bolton, which isn't the worst of results in the world, but we were, I believe, we were 2-0 up? No, we were 2-1 up. We were up 1-0, then we were up 2-1. 2 goals by Bang, and let's just get into the next game of the episode. So guys, this is the team we're going with to play Notts County at home. We've got Choi, Cho, Wenzel, Jeffrey, Velasco, Silva, Ramirez, Espinosa, Kuruma, Tanguy, and Mikulak. A bit of a rest for some players on the bench. We're going to have to rest. I'm going to rest Vorobyev fully as well. Got a bit of a rest for some players there, especially Vorobyev and Riveros and Bridle. Three of our best players all need a good rest, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points against Notts County here as we sim it. It's taken a little while to sim, and it's a 2-0 win. Tanguy and Wenzel picking up goals. Brilliant stuff. We're starting to pick up the wins now in both played and simmed games. Well, not just wins, sorry, points. And that's a brilliant little 3 points there for us. Well, that was in the league, wasn't it? I just want to make sure that was in the league because it might have been in the cup. No, it was in the league. Okay, happy days. And let's just get into the next game, which is a sim game against Wickham, who are top of the league. So guys, we do have another Indian player here in Neeraj Biswas. Probably going to teach him to be a centre back, to be honest with you. He's quite tall, he's got good defending and good physical. If I train him to be a centre back, how long will that take? Let's have a look. 42 weeks. So we'll train him in there and we'll start playing him in there and just see how he is. He's not the fastest in the world, but he's got a decent potential of 90. He can already play centre back and he can play centre mid and CDM. But his passing and his dribbling aren't as good as his defending physical, so I think he'll be a better centre back. And yeah, let's just get to the Wickham game. So guys, we are playing top of the league against Wickham, so we are going with our full strength team. Mikulak, Tanguy, Riveros, Ramirez, Velasco, Jeffrey, Silva, and then Vorobyev, Cho, Rydal across the front three. I have accepted offers for both Carvajal and Misao for loan offers for the rest of the season after, from January. I'm going to put Thomas on the bench for Biswas. And it's a quick sim and see how we do. I'm expecting a loss here because it is against top of the league, but we do get a 2-2 draw. A 1-1 draw. Rydal picks up a goal and so does Larry from the other team, and we absolutely will take that. And I believe in the rest of this episode we have one more sim game, which will be against Barnsley in the Cup, and then we do have a simmed game, a played game ending the episode against Leyton Orient. So let's get to that. So guys, we are already out of this cup, so I've gone with a completely rotated team here. I've gone with Schmidt, Araujo, Carvajal, Karuma, Ramirez, Thomas, Araujo, Varman in the middle, and then Wenzel, Bang and Choi across the top. Completely just replaced everybody in our starting 11 with somebody apart from Ramirez, because we do want to get some rest for the next played game, and we do get beat 3-1, which is a shame, but I mean, at least we've rested our main players, and we were already out of the competition anyway, as we were on 0 points, and I can't remember what the other team were, but they were on 3 points basically, so we were going to get beat, we were going to get knocked out anyway, so I thought why not just use some of the players that are complaining maybe a little bit about game time and haven't had much of a look in and see how that goes. And let's go to this Leyton Orient game, the last game of the episode. So guys, for our last game of the episode, played game, this is the team we're going with. Rydal, Cho and Vorobyev across the front three, Jeffrey, Velasco, Thomas, and then we've got Ramirez. Oh, actually Ramirez needs replaced because he's on international duty, so we'll just... What? Are you taking the piss? I'm trying to switch. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'll just do it that way. That'll work. And then Araujo was going to play on the right, Riveros and Biswas. Biswas playing his first game in centre-back with Riveros, so let's see how he does. And let's get into this game. Played in here. Oh, brilliant block by Tanguy there. Oh, Tanguy's not done well there. Biswas is going to have to come across and do some work immediately. And it's played through, and it's 1-0. And that is not a good start to the episode. The game at all. Tanguy loses the ball, and we just can't recover the defence there. I need to sort out these kit numbers because Biswas at centre back is number 8, which is not what we want. And we go 1-0 behind in the 5th minute. Rydal finds Jeffrey. Jeffrey finds the ball to Thomas, who takes a brilliant touch, hits it, and it's a good save by Bryson. And it goes out for a corner kick, which is going to be swung in by Tanguy probably here. Tanguy swings it in. Probably a bit too much power on that, but Riveros is at the back post and he does win the header, and Bryson is forced to save it. And now Rydal's going to swing across him from the other side, and that's another good cross. Can Riveros lies for this one? He can't. Velasco, can he win a header? No, he can't. He's going to try and get a block in there, but he can't. It played through to Obero. Oh, it's easily dealt with there. Poor touch as Jeffrey comes away, and Jeffrey's got so much space in this middle here. He just needs to power away, and he does. He's going to play a ball brilliantly out wide to Rydal. He's going to cut it in and play to Velasco, and it's caught by Bryson, and another chance for us goes begging. Perkins cuts it back. Ibero to Gordon's caught by Mikulak, and that could have been a 2-0 lead there for Leyton Orient, but it was a poor shot in the end. Brilliant tackle by Araujo. And here's Cho. Cho's not really got many options here. Vorobyev is in a bit of space on the wing here. Vorobyev He's going to just play the... he can't slip it through to Cho. And we just can't seem to make anything happen going forward here. And it's going to be half-time, 1-0 to Leyton Orient. A lot to do in the second half, but definitely doable. We have had chances. We've not been bad at all, to be honest. Let's have a look at the stats, yeah. So we have had more chances than them. We just haven't had as much possession. And they ultimately did the most important thing, which is score a goal, which we haven't done yet. So let's just get into the second half and hopefully we can crack on. Here comes Leyton Orient. And it's brilliant by Connolly. And it's a good save by Mikulak. I thought for sure that was going to be 2-0. But Mikulak keeps it at 1-0, and they're going to whip this corner in, and surely we can deal with this. Oh no, Araujo. Oh, it's going to be headed. It's just bouncing around here. Rydell, brilliant ball through Vorobyov. Cho's not really got much he can do here, and he does well to find Vorobyov in the end though. As Vorobyov finds an overlapping ball to Jeffrey. Jeffrey takes a couple touches, he hits it, and it's a good save by Bryson. And we've got a corner again, and Rydell's going to swing this corner in. And here comes Riveros, and he headers it wide of the post. He just can't header it on target. Does brilliantly to get away from his man, but the header's just not good enough. Koroma does brilliantly there. Connolly, and that's 2-0, surely it is. I didn't know if that went in or if it was a side netting, but it is a 2-0. 2-0 now to Leyton Orient, and we've got a lot to do to get any points from this game. And we've just not been good enough going forward, and they have been. Here come Leyton Orient again, and it's through. Ballard makes it 3, and we're definitely losing this game in a way where we probably shouldn't have lost it. We're getting battered, and we have been pretty decent this game, but we just can't do anything against them in terms of attacking. Here's Ballard. He's in a lot of space. He plays an interesting cross to the back post to Gordon. He's going to cross it in, and Abdullahi heads it down, and it goes wide of the post with 5 minutes left. And it looks like it's going to go to full time. 3-0 to Leyton Orient, which is just not a good final game of the episode, especially when we've been quite good in the other games. And here they are, they're just passing it around. There's nothing we can do. We were decent this game as well until we conceded the second. And Leyton Orient are coming forward here. Abdullahi, I didn't realise there wasn't a B in there. Ballard straight to Mikulak, and we take a 3-0 loss in the final game of the episode. Not good enough. Stats look a bit more one-sided than they did at the half-time. But we do, the only stat that really matters is Leyton 3, us 0. Anyway guys, that is the end of the episode, and we are currently sat in 21st still in the relegation zone, exactly where we started the episode, which is the worst part. We've had some good highlights this episode though. We've won a couple more games, but the last few games have been bad. The Notts County game was good, the Shrewsbury game was good, Bolton game was good, and then of course the Reading game at the start of the episode was fantastic. And we just need to keep cracking on, really, get through this rough part of the season where all the games are coming thick and fast. And then we get to January, loan out a few players, maybe bring back a couple players on loan. We've got Amos and Ho, who are both doing quite well. Maybe bring one of them back or not, we'll see. But like I said, we'll see what happens. We've got plenty time of the season. Vorobyov still being the standout this season. Bang has got 6 goals. Cho's only got 4, which is disappointing. I think Bang's maybe going to start a couple of games next episode and just continue to work. Maybe we need to start scouting for a new striker. I think I am scouting for a striker at the minute. I'm scouting in Portugal, Latvia and Colombia at the moment. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please press like, comment and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.